All right, we are live. I decided to go live 15 minutes early. I should have said that because I wasn't expected to get the house to myself until like 11. Not the house to myself, but quiet. Shout out to all the people living in their parents' basement. So I don't blame people for not being here right now. 11, not the house. But if you are, what's up? I'm going to wait a little bit for people to get in. I threw a curveball. That's only 13 minutes early. That's not too bad. So I know people are like, damn, you said 11 o'clock. I know. You know how black people are late? I'm usually early. That's how I could tell that I'm more white than I think. There's a black joke for you. A Macintosh. Are any of you guys just completely obsessed with this dude? There's one guy on my other channel that's kind of obsessed with me. Kurt Russell. Gangster Talk. Gangster Talk, right? Is that based on Elliot Offen? If it is, you're awesome. What's up? Yeah, so I'm up here early. I want to talk about YouTube first before we dive in. I don't have to, taking calls. You and Dan Sealy are my favorite. Dan Sealy is the fucking man, dude. Those who don't know Dan Sealy, check out his creepy videos, man. Yeah, I should have a job. I was always early to my jobs. Every single job I had, I would get there early. But it's that. Well, you know what I realized about jobs? It's just like anything else in life. It's not about how hard you work. It's about your personality. If people like you, if people want to hang out with you, that's pretty much what it's about. That's what I realized. So pretty much, YouTube just sent me a little notification on my other channel, and they said you got to have 1,000 subscribers now if you want a mobile live stream. Now, so for those of you who remember my typical night out stream, on this channel, when I went out to show you what it's like on a night out, in order for me to do that, I could do that on this channel. My other channel, I can't do that because I only have 651 subs. So YouTube, they're pretty much saying, if you're a small channel, we don't give a fuck about you. I understand YouTube is a business, but man, YouTube, they keep getting more and more strict. We all know they put the whole kibosh on, MGTOW channels, cutting off your revenue, because most of the sponsors are for cunts. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean females. Same thing. And we all know that. So, pretty much YouTube is saying that, you don't make us any money, fuck you. And I get that from a business standpoint, but it's like, damn, YouTube. So on my other channel, I can't do it. So I'm paying $150 to Verizon, $70 for the plan, and then $70 for this hotspot device in order for me to walk around. So I'm going to be doing live streaming on this channel more, but not like this. So if you see me eating like a Chipotle bowl or some shit, don't ask any questions. Because I got to use this shit up. I got 11 days left on my plan, so I got to use it. So if you see me eating a Chipotle bowl or fucking anything, or you see me doing some random shit, pretty much just don't ask any questions. Because on my regular channel, I fucking do weird shit on there. Like, so this is me, I drank a gallon of water on, what was it, yesterday? It took an hour. So here it is right here. So like, it took me a fucking hour of me drinking this fucking, I did this shit at the park just to use my hotspot. That was around fucking, self here. Yeah, right here. See this shit right here? And then earlier today, you guys can tell I'm eating healthy. I went to McDonald's and I got me a fucking chicken nugget meal with some with 2 cheeseburgers. Eating that MGTOW healthy lifestyle. So there I am right there. See, I like to do random shit like that. I like people to watch me eat and shit like that. Yeah, I think it's either you or somebody else is keep saying Rich V every fucking podcast, man. Just get the burrito. I like the bowl. I don't like the burrito because it breaks open. My guy, what is the business is? I don't know what that means. Get a McGangbang. I took a McShit a couple minutes ago. Yeah, I don't really care to watch Rich V, to be honest with you. I don't care if he has changed. I mean, you or somebody else keeps bringing that guy up. I can give two fucks. Maybe it's just mundane bullshit when I get high. Yeah, so if anybody wants to show support, there's my other channel. I'll type it in right now. It's one word, Josh Jack, J-A-K. And you're probably going to end up unsubscribing. I shouldn't even post it. See, I don't like to share my comedy channel here anyway because MGTOW guys are judgmental. Like, they're like, I understand. Like, why do you do prank phone calls? Or why do you do this type of show or that type of show? It's like they think just because you MGTOW, you can't do other things. So, like, if you MGTOW, you can't play the guitar. You can't play basketball. You can't do anything else but just praise MGTOW, you know? Like, comedy is a big part of my life, so... Yo, what's up? We'll get a slaw burger, fries, and a bottle of ski. Bring it on out to me, baby, and me. That's a song. That's pretty cool. Yeah, so I got nothing planned. This is the first at-home live stream. Not the first. This is I've done from Texas. How's the dating life in Texas? You have a nice head of hair. Are you going to open the lines? Yes, not yet, though. I like to announce when I open up the lines. I'm technically early. But I like to yap for a little while. But yeah, my hair is okay. I just shampooed it. That's why it looks like this. So when I shampoo it, and I just get out the shower, it looks okay. But when I wake up in the morning, it looks like a bird's nest. That's why I usually cut it. Good. Oh, so the dating life is good in crazy Texas. So why are you a MGTOW then? It's because you got married and divorced, or I don't know. I assume, I don't know, man. Because they always say there's nothing like a Southern belle. Whatever that means. Excuse me. Yeah, so what did you guys think of, for those of you who watched the Saturday night live stream, what did you think of it? The typical night out, because I'm probably going to be doing that again Saturday. I got no choice now because, I was going to do it anyways. And I'm probably going to do it again on Saturday night because I can't stream now. I can't do mobile live stream on their channel. Thanks to YouTube. YouTube, they love sticking it to the small channels. They're like, you're not making us any money? Go fuck yourself, you fucks. Tired of all the BS from females? Well, I think you know what the thing is? Every guy is. But guys will put up with it for pussy, though. Because I know I'm not the only one that feels the way. Just like, I know other guys who, they fucking, I can tell they want to be MGTOW, but then they fucking laugh at it, you know what I mean? Because they're like, especially to their girlfriends, you know? They're like,
this is a test donation for $1.
Oh, that's just a test. Nobody actually donated that money to me. I just sent that as a test. Did you ever watch any of those Anthony Powell relationship videos? No, I played them on this channel. I didn't go back. No. Kind of sad what happened, but feminist ruse, romance, and family vows. I don't know, man. But that's the thing. Like, this guy, he's a comedian guy that I know. I could tell he whenever I bring up the MGTOW thing, he cringes. But the funny thing is he don't even try anymore. Because he wants to get his life together, but he's almost 40. He's like 37 years old. So I'm like, when are you gonna fucking, you know? Like, when are you gonna fucking do something if you're not trying? And like I said in that last video, you are a MGTOW, you know? I don't care what you say. NFL or TFL? TFL, I would say. Dungeons and Dragons. But that's the thing, though. I realize guys have to clown MGTOW guys in order to keep their chicks happy. Just like the two guys I did a podcast with. They had to clown me. He's a MGTOW. If your girlfriend dumped you, tomorrow you'll be on my dick. Those same two dudes. Straight up. Any guy out there that laughs about the whole MGTOW thing, if your girlfriend dumped your ass, shit. That same guy will be calling me, hitting me up. Yo, man, you want to hang out? What are you doing, man? You want to go for a drink? You want to do a show? You want to... That's how it is, man. Simps will pay in court. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. The guys will do anything for pussy, though. Like, that's why MGTOW is a slow movement, because just pussy, man. Guys are like, I gotta get laid. It's what makes me as a man. There are 2 women in my Dungeon and Drag group that support MGTOW. One of the guys' groups understands why, and he is one of those 2 women. Yeah, I wouldn't join any group that has women in it, you know. He went MGTOW because he's tired of their games. Yeah. But like I said in the last video that I put out, there's guys who say they MGTOW, but they're not. And I don't care, once again, because I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the king of MGTOWs, because I have guys tell me all the time, you're not MGTOW, you know, you would incel, or you black pilled, or blah, blah, blah. But, like, if you don't want to be MGTOW, man, just don't fucking say you MGTOW. Straight up. If you had to give up either a towel turban or the baby wipes, what would it be? With a towel turban, obviously. I need baby wipes, dude. I can't shit without them. Like, shitting is a part of life. We all have to do it. Especially if you're a fat guy like me that eats a little bit too much. And, like I can go, if I wanted to, I can go jerking off the rest of my life. I made it 5 months and 3 weeks without Nofap. But it's a matter of I don't want to. Like, I don't need to. I did the Nofap thing, but I don't need to do it no more because, you know, I already proved to myself I can do it. If I wanted to, I can say I can go a month right now. Especially now that I'm older. It's harder to do in your 20s, because when you're in your 20s, you're in your sexual prime. You know what I'm saying? Like, your dick's always hard and you're chasing pussy like I was. But now that I'm 32, I'm going to be 33 in like 3.5 months. It's easy, man. No fapstick is easy when you get older. It's nothing. But yeah, man, I like how guys like to clown MGTOW just to impress their chicks. That shit's funny. And one dude I know, his girlfriend pays his rent. So that means if she broke up with his ass, he would go right back to his parents' house. You know what I'm saying? So he would laugh and go, MGTOW. And then she breaks up with him. I cheated on you. I'm leaving you. That motherfucker's right back to his parents' house. Like me. Probably doing a podcast in his basement. Like me. Go MGTOW, bros. I was MGTOW before I knew I was fair as Marion. If I married, I'd be living in a van down by the river eating government cheese. Now, if you're going to get government cheese, make sure it's Kraft. Kraft has the best cheese, in my opinion. As far as, you know, the cold cheese you can buy. It melts. You can't go that long without jerking off? That's bullshit. I thought the same thing, too. Every guy, right, thinks that they can't do it, right? And I thought the same thing, too, because every guy's been addicted to masturbation, pretty much. I didn't think I was going to do it. First time I tried Nofaps, I think I made it 1.5 weeks. I failed it. Then I tried it a few more times. I made it 3 weeks. I was almost there. I fucked up. I tried it. It took me like 4 or 5 tries, and then finally I did it. What do you think of professional massages from guys who can't get laid? Would you be okay with getting professional massages for the human contact? For human contact, I mean, well, I don't see what's that going to do. Do you mean a rub and tug, or do you mean an actual? You said professional, so no. I don't know. I mean, why not go to a cuddle meeting? Isn't that the same thing? Like, cuddle with a girl? I mean, you can go to a prostitute, I'm pretty sure. How do you get prostitutes nowadays without Craigslist and Backpage? Yeah, for those of you who just got here, I started the stream 13 minutes early. I'm half white. You didn't miss much. Just gave a rant about YouTube and such, and currently trying to Nofap to see is yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like Nofap. Here's the pros and cons of Nofap. Nofap, if you can do it for, let's say, 5 days, right? Then you can you feel more energized, right? You feel more energized, like you're like as far as sleep goes, like you don't get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, you feel great, and you feel like you have more energy. And then there's days where you feel like you're not horny at all. But the downside to NoFap is you get frustrated. Like when you have those times where you get really fucking horny, right? You get so, like I said, like one night I went out and this girl, she rubbed her ass on my balls for like a minute, like not even minutes, like a second. She moved away. I was like so fucking mad. I was like, oh my god, my balls are gonna explode. And then when I got home, like I said, I had a rash on my taint because my balls were so big and full of cum that I I fucking, so NoFap has pros and cons. And then there's guys who complained about it on the forum, that not on this forum, on other forums like Simple Pickup and shit. They pretty much said that what they said was that they had a date with a girl, right? And they couldn't get hard. And they were like, fucking NoFap's fucked up. But NoFap's, what it does is you control your sexual energy. So you don't feel horny at all. So that's not going to change the fact. Like, if you're real sexual frustrated, NoFap's not going to change that. You're still going to feel like, fuck, man, I want to get pussy. Yeah, wet dreams. I had a few of those, but they're weird. Like, they're just random wet dreams. But it still counts. Like I said, like I made it 5 months and 3 weeks. I could have went the whole year. So yeah, I mean, exactly. The older you get, I mean, eventually you're not going to be able to. Especially if you work. I mean, if you work in your 60s, man, you're not gonna be able to fucking probably fucking get it up anyways, unless you take Viagra or Blue Chew. This podcast is brought to you by Blue Chew, everybody. Blue Chew should sponsor this shit. They should send me a free one. And what I would like to do is go to a black nightclub and just poke every fat black girl my cock. It won't get me laid just to see them go, this motherfucker poking me with his dick. Dang. Yeah, I haven't went to a black club in years. I like to go to a black club once in a while. But I imagine, last time I went to a black club, no girl was dancing with a guy. Can you believe that shit? Like, black girl clubs, it's like a place where black girls will go crazy. Like, they would just, like, bounce up and down on guys' dicks. They would be swinging on poles. Last time I went to, like, a black girl club, they weren't even dancing with the guys. It was like the guys were on one side, and the girls were on the other. I said, I paid $10 for this shit. That's what I'm saying, man. It's over, Johnny. It's over. Yeah, this is the first Thursday night live stream. I started a Teespring store. I want to make Just Lift Bro. Oh yeah, so some guy, speaking of making t-shirts, this guy Jack Mama or Kurt Russell, my other channel, he actually made me some t-shirt shirts. But here's the problem: I don't feel comfortable, as I told him, putting my address out there because I'm paranoid. Not just for MGTOW, in general. Black girl, people start fighting at black clubs. Yeah, black clubs, they always pat you down. That's bad, man. Like you can go to any bar, any club. It don't matter if it's a Latin bar, a Irish pub. They don't pat you down. You go to a black club, they check you for guns and weapons. That just shows that, how fucked up it is in the black community. I know that makes me a racist, but people already pretty sure know or think I am by now. You don't have enough black girls to... I remember when I first started going out, we didn't like black girls at all. Like, I saw more Mahone. There's also no other clubs that do that except black clubs. That's true. Yeah, what's up, Mahone? Yeah, black clubs are the only clubs that do that, and it's if I was black, I would kind of be offended by that. Like, damn, you're not racist. You're woke. No, I'm racist. I mean, I hate everybody, to be honest with you. Like on my podcast, Joshcast, I say spick, I say chink, I say gook, and I trash white liberals the most because they're the most phony. And then, this black guy, he commented on one of my podcasts on my other channel, and he was like, damn, because I had people calling in saying all this racist shit, and I didn't tell him to. And he was like, damn, man, you got me offended. And he was like, I'm fucked up by this. And I said, well, look, I said, just unsubscribe. I don't know what to tell you. I was like, I love racial humor. I grew up on it. I make fun of everybody. And if you can't handle it, then it's not for you. And he said something like, who is this unjustified racism for? I said, unjustified? What does that mean? I should be killed? And then 2 days later, I was on the train, and these little black kids, they were throwing fart bombs at people. I'm like, I'm offended by this. I'm offended from little black kids who run around in the train and throw fart bombs at people. Yeah, I looked it up years ago. The term spick, it's some sort of, well, let's look it up right now. I forgot. Let's see. I looked it up many years ago. That's why the word is funny to me. Racial slurs are just funny. A contemptuous term for a Spanish-speaking person. A contemptuous, that's a nice word. It comes from spick and span. Yes. But I say, I even call myself a spick, even though I'm not Mexican. I think it's a funny word. And people still get offended. I'm like, who cares? It's just words. And in my comedy act, I say nigger on stage almost every week. And people get offended. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I have jokes where I say the word nigger. Let the white kids say nigga. Let the white kids say nigga. What? Let the white kids say nigga. Hey, let the white kids say nigga. Whoa, let the white kids say nigga. Oh. But yeah, people are offended. I'm like, well, that's not my problem. It's not my problem. Everyone's offended by everything. So go subscribe to the Josh Jack channel to get offended. Type that into search, subscribe. Stick it to the YouTube, man. Hook the hose up to spigot, yes. At least black kids don't try to violate you like Hispanic kids. Hispanics use spick and span because they are known to clean toilets with spick and span. Spick is short for spick and span. But that's not what the Google says. The Google says a contemptuous term. Urban Dictionary says a highly offensive term referred in a derogatory manner to a Hispanic person. But it doesn't say anything about spick and span. Where does spick come from? Yeah, so it doesn't say anything about that, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I don't care. I don't care. What do you call fat black woman? I called them my future girlfriends. I went through a phase, but like I said, I only hit on fat black girls, and I didn't get anything. I made out with, how many black girls did I make it out with? When I was doing PUA, I think I made out with 4, maybe? 4 black girls I made out with. None of them were really that attractive either, but I was so horny, I didn't give a fuck. Spick just isn't a racial term for Mexican, it's for any Latin ethnicity. Yeah, that's what I thought too. The term cracker for whites, the sound would make. Yes. Yeah, see, cracker is just too silly. No white person. I did offend some white people years ago. I was doing a comedy show in a VFW bar, and I said, I called it a hick bar. And this white guy got offended, and he said, hey, where's your green card, buddy? It actually made me laugh because it was funny. I was like, hey, you got me. What do black chicks and hockey players have in common? The puck, oh. Yeah, I think I heard that joke. Yeah, I knew it was something like that. They both changed their pads after 3 periods. That's a nice Jackie the Joke Man joke. What was I going to do? I'm trying to do something here.
This is a test donation for $1.
Yeah, that's just a test right there. That's not anything happen. Yeah, but yeah, I made out with like 4 black chicks before. Like I said, like the PUA guys, they were like fat. Or you? No, I was fucking I've been off Tinder and Bumble for a year now. When I was working at this college campus job at St. Joe's University, and I got a bunch of matches from girls. They would say hi to me. It was a game, apparently. I knew it was some sort of game. I got 5 messages from like 5 pretty white girls, and it had to be some sort of spam thing. And none of them wrote back when I said hi back. I never met one girl off I was going to say Grindr. Off Tinder and Bumble. Hamburger. There's a funny song called White Noise coming from the white boys. Take me where those honkies are. Yeah, so I tried Tinder and Bumble, and I told this guy that I know, he's not even that good looking, but he's better looking than the average guy. He's the PUA guy I told you about that I hang out with named Marco. He went on Tinder for one night and banged a chick. Starts talking to this girl, because he's like 6'2", and he's been chubby before, but you know, he gets girls because of his height sometimes, and he could dance. And this girl just messaged him and said, hey, come over. He fucked her. And I was on Tinder for years and I didn't get anything, so. Looks don't matter, dude. Looks don't matter. Girls don't care about what you look like. They don't care. Honesty. What do you think about this? If a man only gets 4 and 5 and 6 online and he smashes 90% of them, should he feel bad or not getting dimes, or should he be happy getting laid, period? Well, it depends. See, me, I would be happy, but it depends. The guys who care the most are the guys usually in PUA. Because they like to brag, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you know, like these guys, what they do, some of these weird RSD guys, they go to a bar or club, right? And they'll take a picture with a hot chick, and then they'll lie. They put it on the RSD form and go, look, dude, I fucked this 8. And I'm talking about an 8-year-old girl. No, like they're saying, oh, I fucked this 8, and they're lying. They didn't fuck her. Like, I have pictures. Let me see. I took pictures of random girls many years ago, just to use it for online dating, but I didn't fuck them though. Let me see. Let's see if I still have them. I should. And some of them were cute. They weren't hot. Here's one right here. I took this at a random park. I was doing day game. I talked to this decently cute blonde. There she is right there. Not bad looking, right? I was younger, as you see right here. I was little. You still take a look at my neck. It was still chubby, but it wasn't as fat as it was now. Then I was in a bar one night, and let me see. I have all these fucking. Oh yeah, so these are 2 random girls I met right here. I took. They were okay looking. And these are these 2 girls weren't that attractive, but this girl right here, you guys gotta see this girl right here. This girl's a German girl. They weren't that pretty in the face. This girl has big fat tits. This one was not that pretty, but she had a big fat ass. And this one right here had big tits, and they would go out and tease guys with their big. They got approached all night, and you could tell they look scared in the picture. They're like, see, that's what I'm saying though. Like, see, like one of the reasons why I don't like talking to guys about this stuff is because I don't like the whole 1 to 10 scale. It's stupid to me. It's like, if you're fucking horny and you want to fuck, who cares if she's a 3 or a 5 or a 7? But that's what I'm saying. Guys just talk too much shit, man. Like, I'm not saying, like, I'm offended by what you're saying. I'm saying that that's what the pickup guys do. They go, oh, that chick's a 3. And it's like, oh, so if she was grabbing your dick and you were horny, you would walk away. Get the fuck out of here, man. German girls want to try some American sausage for a change. But see, I guarantee they wanted the black guy, though. I think most girls go to Philly looking for a BBC. And me, I get dark in the summer. As you can see, I was kind of dark there. I was like tan, but not dark enough. They want that real black cock, man. which is fine, you know. But yeah, so you guys see, I took pictures with random girls and I would put them on the dating site. It didn't help me. No girl was like, whoa, that guy gets laid. What if you can only drink her up to a 4? Pornhub is filled with BBC. I think every website is. And you know what the weird thing is? There are white guys out there obsessed with black cock, man. Some of them are gay. That's how the whole thing started. The whole thing started. Eddie Murphy said that. Eddie Murphy said that every white guy was making jokes about the whole black cock thing. And a lot of white guys were obsessing about black cock. And that's how the stereotype got true. So if you're a white guy out there and you're complaining about white girls getting fucked by black guys, blame your kind. Blame white guys, because white guys started that whole thing, you know? There are white guys out there obsessed with it, man. I mean, like I said, I watch videos of black guys banging white chicks. I don't care, but you know, but the video that I made about white chicks, I just put their attitude. You know, I don't like the whole attitude thing. You know, like if a white girl wants to have sex with a black guy, fine. But the problem is, if you go to Philly and there's a white girl that likes a black guy, 9 out of 10 times she's a cunt. She'll treat me like shit because, you know, she thinks, oh, he's not black, so I can treat him whatever way I want. It's like, fuck you, bitch. Alright, the phone lines are open now. The phone lines. The phone line. Numbers in the description. If anybody wants to say hi. Well, Jeff, you've called in many times before. I think you called in almost every live stream I did. You don't know it now? Let me type it in here. Jeff's called in before. I think I've talked to him at least 3 times. Yeah, so there it is right there. You like that. You just have to check. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I was never choosy. That's what bothered me. A lot of guys are choosy. I was never choosy. And even when I think after hot chicks too. But it doesn't matter. I feel like with the whole 1 to 10 scale thing. It doesn't matter if you're like, oh, she's a 2 or a 5. Because even if you approach a 2 in a bar or a 3, she thinks she's a 10. Because she's got her little fucking whore dress on. She's got her fucking high heels on. She's like a 10 in her mind. Anyone seen the influence article, Muslim socializer shows you how to beat your wife properly? You stone her to death. And if you're an Italian guy, you don't do anything. You just keep her in line. You give her a good smack onto the face. So yeah, man. So I don't care if white girls want to have sex with black guys, but don't be a cunt about it, you know? And I used to have white girls like that in middle school. They were ugly as hell, and they would date black guys, and they were like, y'all white boys, y'all corny. Support the Josh Jack channel. Josh Jack on YouTube. Subscribe. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They would have like braids and shit, and they were like, yo, white boys, y'all corny. See, that's why I don't date white boys. It's like, you don't date white guys because they think you're ugly. You're not their type. Either you're fat, or they just don't find you attractive enough. But if you want black cock, that's great. But you don't have to treat me like an asshole, you know? No, the more reason why I shouldn't go out anymore at night. And the same, like the white girl that pushed me, if I was black, she wouldn't have did that. Gel is well you should. Muslims, Wallahu Akbar. Wallahu Akbar. Where's that clip at? Let me see. I think I have 2 of them. It's...
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
Wallahu Akbar. Oh, we got a first call. Hello, unknown caller.
Hey, hey, this is Sebastian. Hey, Jack, thanks so much for having me on your program again.
Oh, no problem. It's good to speak to you again.
Yeah, man, these motherfuckers, man, that talk about looks don't matter. I would invite them just as a test run to just ask a girl, what do you think of Michael Phelps? And because Michael Phelps is a guy who's he's an Olympic medalist. He is the fastest swimmer in the world, and he's ugly as fuck. And any woman that you ask about Michael Phelps, when they look at his picture, they will explain to you that he's ugly as fuck. And so for guys that think that they're going to go to the gym and they're going to become attractive to females, well, Michael Phelps is the most athletic person that the world has ever seen. And I've actually talked to women and asked them to rate Michael Phelps, and they have told me that he's a fucking 3. Michael Phelps is a 3. He's got a body that is, super skinny, tight waist, muscular, Olympic gold medalist, and he's a fucking 3. And I mean, I hate to be so negative that it really is just your face, but if you're Michael Phelps and you got an ugly ass face, winning an Olympic gold medal, unfortunately, is not really going to help you that much. Yeah, you'll get some bitch that'll marry you just because you have money and you're famous, but you have like one woman that'll marry you. But an attractive guy with a good jawline that's in shape and young, he can fuck a different bitch every night. Michael Phelps can only get one, girl to settle for him that is, mediocre. And, I mean, maybe he's happy. I mean, he is a winner. He is an Olympic gold medalist. But at the same time, it's like, if you think you're going to if you think you're just going to lose, like, if you think you're just going to lose weight and everything's going to change for you, just Google Michael Phelps is ugly, and you'll find a billion articles about how ugly Michael Phelps is and how he's not fit to be a star and how he's a piece of shit because he's not good looking enough, even though he's an Olympic gold medalist, even though he's accomplished more than many men have ever done in their entire life. Yeah, I hate to be so negative about the situation, but I really think the way your face looks determines everything. And I think you're better off being a fat motherfucker with a good-looking face than being Michael Phelps, because I've asked many girls, and they all say he's a level 3.
Well, first of all, I don't allow any negativity on this channel.
I apologize, Jack.
That's a joke. But yeah, man, you know who I think is... that's what I said, like the video I made when I hit 1,000 subscribers, when I said it doesn't matter what guys think. The guy that I think, I've said this for years, that it's the opposite effect. I think that, not that he's ugly, I think he looks sick. I think it looks like he has cancer, but he gets hot chicks. Pete Davidson. I saw him years ago on this podcast, and girls in the comment section were like, oh my god, he is so cute. And I was looking at it, he looks like a fucking sick bird. And then he's dating Ariana Grande, and now he's dating Kate Beckinsale, like that older hot chick. I don't know.
Oh,
man.
really?
I don't judge guys by their looks, but every time I see that guy, I'm like, I know he's tall. First of all, he's 6'4", which definitely helps. And girls are attracted to this guy. They think he's like endearing or something because he lost his dad in 9/11 and stuff like that. But every time I see this guy, it looks like he's dying of cancer. He looks like real pale, real sick looking. And this guy gets so many... He's on a date with a hot chick. I know he's famous and young and successful, but aside from that, girls like this guy. And I look at him, I go, I don't get it, but it's all about what these hoes want,
But let me ask you this. Have you ever heard a woman say that Michael Phelps is attractive?
You know what? I never heard anything. I assumed because he was a swimmer that he was an athlete, and guys that have good lungs can obviously eat pussy for a long time. I thought maybe he would be. I thought maybe he can get chicks. I never heard of Michael Phelps being ugly.
Well, I'll tell you, no homo. He's ugly as fuck. And if you Google his name, you will see article after article about how he's not attractive enough to be in the mainstream and how he's ugly. And I even asked, women like in the real world about him, and they all said he was like a 3. And I'm like, well, wait a minute, like, I'm going to this gym to try to become more attractive, and you're telling me this guy that's already, so much more physically fit than I could ever hope to be in my entire life. All this guy has accomplished is becoming like a level 3. It just black pills me. It just makes me feel like it's just all about like what you're born with. And I mean, going to the gym may raise yourself a point or so on the 1 to 10 attractiveness scale, but it really demoralizes me when a guy can win Olympic gold medals and still be a level 3. That really concerns me.
Yeah, well, I mean, not only that, like I said, but some girls will say that, but those same girls would probably suck him off in a bar if they were drunk and they found out he had status. Like think about like David Spade and John Lovitz, like those washed up comedians. They date Playboy models in their 20s, and they're not attractive at all. Like John Lovitz is like a pudgy. Well, I guess you could say looks like me. A lot of people say he probably looks like me, but he's like a really pudgy, older guy with a bald spot. David Spade looks like a freaking crow, and he's dated some of the hot chicks in the world. But girls go, oh, he's so funny. But he's not even that rich or successful. He's famous still, but I'm not going to say looks don't matter. They do, but sometimes like the same girls who say, oh, he's ugly or something, if they're in a bar or something, and Michael Phelps probably was talking to them, and they were, I don't know, maybe they would. Some of them would.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Michael Phelps, he's married and his wife is fairly attractive. But it just makes me think, like, I've seen guys in my life who were young and attractive that could get a different hot girl every night of the week. And I just feel like Michael Phelps, Larry King, these, like, rich billionaire guys, like, they can only get, like, they can get one girl, like a wife, that's going to marry them for their money. But when it comes to good looks, it's like a good-looking guy can get a different hot girl every night of the week, whereas Larry King can get one hot girl in his entire lifetime. And I don't know. I guess I don't want to be negative about it. Like, I don't want people to think there's nothing they can do to improve themselves, because you can improve yourself. Like you, if you were to lose 100 pounds, you could probably improve yourself 2 attractiveness points, and maybe have a lot more opportunities. But it really is limited by your facial structure and your body type and your height. I don't know. It's kind of demoralizing. And the way the society is, where I was watching this Face and LMS video where I was watching this fucking 3-foot tall bitch that was disabled. And this fucking bitch, her bones broke if she tried to walk. And she says she wants a guy that's over 6 feet tall. And I'm like, what the fuck? Bitch, you can't even walk. You're 3 feet tall. How the fuck are you going to demand that a dude is 6 feet tall? Bitch, you can't even fucking walk.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality. That's the mentality of these bitches. It's like, no matter how shitty they are, no matter how disabled they are, no matter how fucking poor they are, no matter how fucking stupid they are, they want a guy that's fucking over 6 feet tall, with a fucking PhD, with a fucking 6-figure income, with a fucking $100,000 fucking BMW. And it's just like, I don't know. I just the insincerity in the dating scene of these bitches, just the the power that they have right now, it just really makes me sick. Because it's just so... It just seems like the society is just changed so much to where these bitches, like, they make money, they have their own jobs, and in their minds, they don't need a man for fucking anything. We're just an option. You still there, Jack?
Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, it just seems like, I hate to be so negative about it, but, you know, these fucking feminists say a woman needs a man, like a fish needs a fucking whatever. It's I don't know, man. It's, we're entering a crazy time. We're really entering a crazy time because no time in history has it been like this, where, like in the past, 30 years ago, fucking women needed men to survive. They needed men to have a career and have a family and take care of their ass. And it's so crazy to me that women want to work, because every job I've ever had, I fucking hated. Like, why would a woman want to fucking work? It's like, it's fucking crazy.
But what's that expression? If you teach a man to fish, but if you rape a girl, wait, what is it?
I don't know, Jack.
Oh, all right, go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
Well, yeah, it's just like, it's like men have no value now because women can work. But I guess the weird part is, I don't understand why they would want to work. Like, who the fuck would want to be a corporate slave? I don't want to be a corporate slave. But it seems like women are happy to be corporate slaves. I just don't get it. It's like they despise men so much that they'd rather be a corporate slave than just fucking chill at the house all day and, like, raise some kids. And it's like, I have kids, and staying home with the kids and fucking chilling and fucking cooking some food and having a great time is just wonderful. But for some reason, women view that as oppression. It's just crazy. I don't get it. I mean, staying home is fucking wonderful. I hate going to a fucking corporate job. It's bullshit. It's hell all day, every day. I don't know. I mean, I'm just rambling, bro.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there are plenty of women actually that want to just stay home with the kids and not work, but I don't know, man. I think it comes down to it. I'm not going to blame society or anything. It's just because people try to blame feminism and society and social media. That's parts of it, but it's just more of that women want to prove they're strong. And if you want to prove you're a strong woman, the number one thing is, I don't need a man to make me happy. So you got a lot of women walking around like, I don't need men to make me happy, therefore I'm going to be a cunt. And, they go to bars and they want to reject men and they want to, do all this
they
stuff.
Get off on that shit.
It comes down to this, I call it the fucking Beyonce type of thing. Like, they think they're queen. But as I said, Beyonce got cheated on by that ugly-ass Jay-Z. She still stayed with him, too. That guy's fucking ugly.
Yeah.
You ever see that fucking cigarette camel? That looks like fucking Jay-Z. That guy's fucking ugly, man.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's famous, but yeah, he is ugly. And yeah, I just think there's, like, when women grow up on Disney Channel and all these TV shows, and I think I really believe there is social conditioning, there really is programming, and I think we're entering into a new territory, because even a guy like you, I mean, I'm not saying you're ugly, but you're a little overweight, but 30 years ago, you would have no problem finding a girl. Like, you would have no problem 30 years ago. None.
Yeah, you said earlier I have to lose 100 pounds. I think I'm like 250, so 150, I'm like 5'11". That would be, I don't know if I can ever get that skinny. If I'm lucky, I can probably get down to 180, 190, but I don't know if I can do it. Because 150, last time I was 150, I think I was like in 8th or 9th grade, and I was like 5, 6, or 7. So I don't think I can ever get down to that again.
But I mean, you're fairly tall. 5'11" is fairly tall. You would not have a problem finding a woman 30 years ago.
Yeah, but
even at your current weight, 30 years ago,
yeah,
you would find a woman no problem.
Yeah, well, it gets harder
So
as times it gets harder as times go on. But aside from that, I was talking to this about a friend the other day. If you're not over, just like the video man, if you're not over 6 feet tall, like 6'1", even a guy like me is considered almost short. You know, to these hoes, a girl could be like 4'10" and look at me like, well, if he was maybe a few inches taller, maybe.
yeah, so like a 4'11" bitch is looking at a 5'11" guy, what, like he's some genetic piece of shit. It's just fucking crazy, fucking crazy. And,
Yeah, but I gotta move on. But thanks for calling in and sharing your insight. I appreciate it.
all right, Jack. Talk to you later, man.
See you, buddy. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm at a point now. Like I said, I actually, yeah, it just, there's no point dealing with women. I'm glad I don't approach them in years. I don't miss it. I don't miss PUA. The only thing I do miss about PUA was just talking to people in general. Like, I don't talk to anybody. Like, I would talk to groups sometimes, but and I can still do that now. But in order to do that, I have to talk to females, and I don't want to talk to females. And I could just talk to dudes, but I feel gay just going out talking to dudes because I already have a MGTOW channel where I talk to dudes, and when I do stand up comedy, it's all dudes. So I already talked to enough dudes, but I don't want to talk to girls though. Let's rip it up. Let it rip. Yeah. Not recently. No girls have yet complained. I don't get that many complaints, but it's mostly guys who complain, actually. I would say maybe once in a while it's a female, right? But, most of the time it's guys. Like, the funny thing, that video of me making fun of that woman for not being approached, there's a lot of guys that are like, man, I'm MGTOW, but what you said about that girl was terrible. She's obviously having a bad night. I'm like, fuck you. There was nights where I wanted to jump in front of the fucking train because I approached 30 girls and they all laughed at me. And I didn't fucking cry about it. I took it like a fucking man. And this fucking cunt is sitting there crying because a guy wanted to buy her a drink or because she didn't reject anybody. I'm like, fuck you. How the fuck are you MGTOW? You don't understand that. Go fuck yourself. There's guys out there right now that want to kill themselves because they can't get a date, because they can't get a woman. There's guys that go on Tinder and Bumble and girls laugh at them, girls play them, and you're going to sit there and laugh at those guys? Get the fuck out of here, man. I don't feel sorry for you fucking hoe. I hope you kill your fucking self. What do you think about that? Hey man, just curious, are you making any money from YouTube? No. I made $5 from this channel, which is, listen, I'm gonna create content on this channel no matter what. It'll be nice to make some money, but I only made $5. But YouTube, I talked about some before the show when the show just started. YouTube, I only had 8 videos monetized. They demonetized almost all of them. And this guy sent me a $50 donation. He took it back, which I'm glad he did, because that's why I disable Super Chat, because YouTube takes 30%, and they recently just told me on my other channel that I can't mobile live stream on there unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So yeah, no. I think you have the right to be ice cold. Enough is enough. Yeah, I mean you have to stand up to these hoes. It's the only way. And women actually respect you, believe it or not, when you stand up to them. They don't want to admit it. I'm not doing this for them. I'm doing it for me. But it's like, Jay-Z has game. That's why she stayed. Oh, it's not just game. It's the fact that she probably thinks his mind is genius, and he has $100 million, and she probably always admired him as an artist. But that dude's fucking ugly, man. Like that's the thing. If Jay-Z worked at Foot Locker, right? And he came up to Beyonce. It's just like Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. If Kanye West worked at Foot Locker or some shit, and he came up and said, "Yo, can I get your number?" Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like Kim Kardashian loves black cock. She still want to get that motherfucker his number because he ain't rich and he ain't famous. I thought if you had 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 views, you get paid for your vids. Yeah, that's monetization. No, YouTube's cracking down on all MGTOW channels. That's what I'm saying. I had 8 videos monetized, and now I only have like 2 or 3. I know someone who has 5,000 subscribers and he gets about 600 a month. Is it a MGTOW guy? Because I don't. Sandman doesn't get paid. He has to advertise. Yeah, Sandman has paid sponsors and he gets donations. I've only gotten one PayPal donation on this channel, but I'm fine with that. But yeah, man. Yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to make any money off this YouTube stuff, but it's pretty damn cool to have 2,000 subscribers. Like, if I go live on a Saturday night, it's pretty cool that 30 plus people are going to watch me. Explain this. Brad Pitt and Channing Tatum, 2 of the most handsome guys, no homo, got divorced. Well, I don't think they couldn't keep a girl. It's probably because they got so much hot pussy in their life. They probably just like, who gives a fuck? Why did the guy take his donation back? Oh, because I told him to. Because here's the thing, when you donate to Super Chat, you have 30 days. And the last live stream that I did 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I said that the guy was obviously in the chat. I said, I'm never going to get that money. Because when you get a Super Chat donation, it goes to your revenue. And I'm not making any revenue because YouTube changed all my, they demonetized all my videos. So the guy heard that and he took his 50 back. And I'm glad he did because I was never going to get that money. YouTube took $15 and I was only going to get $35. But I was never going to get that money because you have to make $100 in order to cash out. And I only have 7. I had $18 in ad revenue. Now I have 7. I'm never going to make any money off this channel because all the sponsors are from women and they don't want, channels like this. This whole channel is pretty much trashing women. People unsubscribed from the channel. You know what the funny thing is? That last live stream that I did outside, I lost 6 subscribers. For some reason. I don't know why, but I'm glad. You know what the funny thing is? I actually like losing subscribers. I have PayPal. Do you see it in the link? If you click the description right here, if you guys send a donation to Streamlabs, I'll show you. This is what it looks like. Streamlabs, Jak'd 2.0. You can attach a message, and it will play pretty much right here on the screen. It was like this. This is a test. See that?
This is a test donation for $1.
So let's say somebody donated $35 and they could write, this is a test donation. That's what it will look like. And then PayPal is actually right here. But listen, I need a job either way, So, I mean, you guys aren't going to be able to, I don't expect you guys to pay my bills or anything. I mean, I don't have any bills, but, pay, I'm going to create content on this channel no matter what, but see, someone just donated just now. Oh, someone just subscribed. There you go. Cool. Thanks, bro. So that's what it looks like. If someone subscribes or donates, it pops over here. That's what Streamlabs does. Yeah, Patreon, I can do that, but see, I don't have any. Patreon is usually, it's usually when you have extra content. I don't have any extra content right now. Yeah, 24,000 subscribers. I mean, this channel did grow faster than I thought. I wasn't expecting to have 1,000 subscribers at the end of this year. I hit 1,000 subs at the beginning of this year, and then I just hit 2,000 subs. So that's pretty cool. I mean, listen, this channel is growing faster than I thought. Bro, start gaming. Oh, I play video games on Twitch, but see, the problem is I'm late to the game. Everyone's playing video games now on Twitch, so why watch me? Yeah, so 6 people unsubscribed from me. Last time I did my outdoor live stream, and I'm glad. I like losing subscribers because it weeds people out. Yeah, I can make Patreon, but like I said, I don't have any hidden content. Usually it's when you have more content. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, what the funny thing is? I actually don't care if I grow. Because 1,000 subscribers to me is enough. Like, 2,000 is great. If I keep getting more people, that's awesome. But if it doesn't happen, I'm not sad about it. Because this isn't like, my comedy channel is my main. I know you guys don't understand. But my comedy channel, that's my main thing. That's my comedy channel right there. Josh Jack. I gotta have 1,000 subscribers on there in order to mobile live stream, which is so stupid. But my comedy channel is more important to me because I want to make it in comedy. That's what I want to do in life. This channel, no offense to anybody here, this is just like, something else to do. Like, I'm not saying it's a hobby. Like, I believe in MGTOW and stuff, but it's just, it's not my main thing. You figured it would be the fact that I have 2,000 plus, but right here, I just posted Josh Jack. Josh J-A-K, one word. What is your opinion on Rollo Tomasi? I don't know who that is. The first part you said is the game. Turd Flinga Monkey doesn't care about his channel. He gets 600 views every live stream. Well, I mean, I think everybody does. When certain people just get big, there's no point caring anymore. But Rollo Tomasi. That sounds like a fucking tomato sauce. I'm gonna go to the supermarket and buy some Rollo Tomasi. Rollo Tomasi. And what is this? Is this guy a MGTOW? What am I looking at here? Red pill. Why are American men not getting laid? Oh, okay, so this is a MGTOW guy. Divorced after 50. Maybe I'll check him out sometime. See, I check out more comedy stuff than MGTOW stuff because. What is your opinion about Article 1311 from the EU? What happened to Darren from MGTOW? Is the only way to live. I don't know. A lot of people come off, man. Some people said that I shouldn't show my face, not only because I'm fat and ugly, but because, one day you might get a job or your family find out. My sisters find out. I mean, it doesn't matter. Because they're both married anyways. Like, why would they care? It's like, one sister has kids, the other one doesn't, but who cares, Turd Fling thinks he rules the world now. PUA. Yes, this guy, he has a lot of views and everything. That's cool. 14,000 subscribers. Yeah, I mean, I think it's awesome. There's more MGTOW guys out there. There's this guy that checks out my stuff. You guys know Kenneth the Golden Child. He's a black guy. You should check his podcast out. It's pretty good. Him and his buddy Alex do a podcast called Young G's Perspective. It's pretty good. Are you going to do any more Philly vids? Yeah. Josh, there are lots of men that feel like you, but you don't have the guts to go public with it. That's why the channel won't take off. Yeah, I mean, why do you guys keep bringing up Rush V? Are you trolling me now? I mean, I thought Rush V was a PUA douchebag. What, is he MGTOW now? I don't understand why guys keep checking this guy out. So like every show, at least 5 people bring him up. I don't because I read his day game book and it was a typical bullshit book. And then I don't know. And then a lot of people in the PUA community trashed him for some reason because he couldn't get laid in some country. And I don't understand what he appeals to, but. Oh, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's not a MGTOW guy. To me, he's one of those PUA guys. He's a PUA to me. He's a PUA guy who probably uses MGTOW elements to get more viewers. He's not a fucking MGTOW. Because he wrote a book, and you know who went after him? Aaron Sleazy. I tell you about Aaron Sleazy. Aaron Sleazy wrote a book called Debunking the PUA Community, and he went after him because Rush V said he couldn't get laid in some country, and he said, "You call yourself a professional dating coach? You couldn't get laid," and they went at it and stuff. Actually, I wonder if Aaron Sleazy still writes. He had a whole blog spot where he goes after. He's like this guy who. He wrote 2 books, Minimal Game, Get in Women with the Sleaze. But he admits he's 6'4". He's like a tall white guy, and he says he's good looking. He actually called out Justin Wayne long before anybody called him out. Success with women. Yeah, I think he's still why men cheat on sluts. I think he still writes articles, but he was like the first guy to go after the PUA community. Like even in the early days, and he admitted looks matter before anybody. Rich V says the game doesn't work anymore. He's changed. Oh, so Rich V is more. He's not MGTOW. He's just more accepting the. But that's what I'm saying. That makes him a piece of shit, though. That makes him a piece of shit because he wrote a book helping guys do day game. So if he's gonna come out later and say PUA doesn't work, why the fuck did you write the book then? Men bought this book hoping to fucking help them, and you're gonna sit there and fucking say later it's bullshit. Then you're a scam artist. So what the fuck? So why does that make him a good guy? You're a piece of shit, you know? If he came out and said he was a piece of shit, I would respect him. What do you guys think about RSD Sarah? What do you guys think about a woman dating coach that says, looks don't matter, just go up to a woman and put out your hand and finger her pussy? Have you ever thought about being a security guard? I'm big, but I'm not strong, though. You gotta be a little bit strong. I mean, if I can just go to the gym and lift, bro, maybe I can be a security. You know? But I know all the security guys, like that bouncer where they all bust my balls. I know all the security guys, but when it comes down to it, I don't know, man. I wouldn't be surprised if some big motherfucker punches me in the fucking face, man. Yeah, what's your name? What's the female? Kenza Noble? You guys ever check her out? Kenza Noble. And there's another one. Oh, Marty the Wing Woman. You guys remember Marty the Wing Woman? She leaves messages on your machine so girls can think you're getting laid. You guys ever watch that show, Keys to the VIP? That show was somewhat scripted, but I used to like that show. And they canceled it in Canada because all the feminists came after it. They're like, it's targeting women. Well, I mean, what do you think girls go to bars? Girls go to bars to get targeted. They want to be approached by men. So how is that sexist? That makes no sense. That's so fucking stupid. Yeah, Keys of VIP was in Toronto. It was a Canadian on the Comedy Network. What is my daily diet? Yeah, I know. A diet is the main thing. Exercise is here's the funny thing. Today, I know you don't believe me. I walked for an hour. It was a beautiful day today. It was like 60 degrees. I walked an hour, and then I got some stuff at Target, and then I went to McDonald's. And I haven't had McDonald's lunch in like 2 years. And I had 10-piece nugget, 2 cheeseburgers, a medium fry, and a Coke. Yeah, Keys of VIP was a good show, but I think someone exposed it for being fake because those guys were actors. The guy that played the nice guy, he was the producer of the show, and then they showed a girl who was in the same episode 2 or 3 times. So I think the show was like half real. I eat mostly fast food. I mean, guys, look at me. I mean, obviously it's my diet. I have no problem working out. It's what I eat. Yeah, it's all about what you eat. Absolutely. So yeah, diet's important. I mean, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. If I can probably get together, but do you watch Mr. Hate Vicious channel? The guy is speaking some truth in every video. He kills it. Yeah, someone brought him up before. To be honest with you, I don't watch a lot of other MGTOW channels because I try to create my own content here. So I try to just get my thoughts together. And most of the stuff I watch is comedy because I like comedy because I like to laugh and, I don't really care to, I like MGTOW stuff, but I watch a video from, I know you guys don't like Sandman. I know a lot of people don't like Sandman. I like to watch Sandman. a video from him maybe once a week. And like I said, Kenneth the Golden Child, he's a small YouTuber. I just started checking him out. And Joey Greco for cheaters. But I don't really check out a lot of other MGTOW channels. I don't know why. I just don't. I like the fact that there's MGTOW channels out there. Don't get me wrong. I support them, but I just don't subscribe because I'm not going to listen to them. I don't even listen to the channels that I'm subscribed to now. Yeah, that's why Sandman's funny to me. Watch the video. Even if you don't like Sandman, watch the video he did about nightclubs. That shit will make you howl. He's like, girls go to nightclubs for attention. They wear high heel shoes. High heel shoes makes your butt and your legs look better. Girls go to bars for attention. They want guys to buy them drinks. And the best Sandman video he ever did was about fat girls. Yo, he had me hollering. Because that fucking voice he does. The beach whale. The elephant. She's probably gonna gobble down a piece of chicken. He sounds like Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore used to go, "Hey buddy, I'm the weasel." Yo, Sandman, I don't give a fuck. He's funny as fuck, man. That fucking voice gets me, man. Yeah, that's what he said. Sperm whales or some shit like that. Yeah, I like Sandman. I like Sandman because he breaks it down, Well, John, thanks for your donation. It's obvious this woman is using you. You see, when women get older, they don't get attractive. So what they do is, yeah, thanks for taking your daily dose of red pills. Remember, a daily dose of red pill a day keeps a divorce lawyer away. Thanks and cheers. Yo, wouldn't that be funny if someone just discovered him one day? Like, he just starts talking, you're like, wait a minute, you're Sandman! Oh my god. Sandman's funny as shit, man. The nightclubs video and the fat girls video, watch those two. I guarantee you'll crack up laughing. And Sandman, he's been with black girls before. That was another good video. He was like, well, I've dated a black woman before. It was amazing. I was walking down the street with this fine Nubian sister, and black men started harassing me. They pretty much don't like when one of them... He is. I like Sandman, man. But Sandman, though, he's... Based on what he talks about, though, he's gotten a lot of chicks, though, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You could tell that he... Yeah, but Sandman has over 100,000 subs. I mean, there's no way in hell he would sub with me. He probably doesn't... Like, if he checked out my channel, he might like it. But I'm pretty sure the one advice he would give me is he would say, don't show your face, but it's too late now. Everyone already knows my fat, ugly face now. Yeah, nightclubs. See, I'm more of a bar guy. I don't go to nightclubs because nightclubs usually charge a cover. But yeah, man, nightclubs are just because it's just like dating. Nightclubs are designed for women. It's all about women. Women get in for free. Women get free drinks. And then on top of that, they know they ain't giving out no pussy. It's about that pussy, baby. But yeah, Sandman's funny as shit, though, man. Would you do a live feed at a pickup bar with chat? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, I could do it in a bar, but here's the problem. Number one, it's too loud in a bar. They play that shitty club music. Number two, the lighting is pretty bad. Well, thank you, Smooth Operator. It's an honor for me to be one of your top three. Yeah, so here's the problem with live streaming in bars. Number one, the lighting is sometimes shit. Number two, they play loud, shitty music. And three, I can do it, but it has to be like the right kind of bar. There are quiet bars in the city, but I have to do, like I said, I could try it out. I mean, but see, I'm not going to talk to anybody, though. And every bar on a Saturday night is pretty much a pickup bar, but I don't know. Nightclubs in my old town would have been packed are now empty. Yeah, it's amazing, though. Like, when you first started going out and... Yeah, I like Sandman's videos about interracial dating. I like how people get mad. He's done videos about swirling and everything. Oh yeah, remember this black chick? Do you guys remember the black chick that went at Sandman? She was against MGTOW, and then she admitted her baby's daddy was a thug, and everybody called her out for it. She deleted her whole channel. She had like a greasy ass face. She was this black chick. Her whole channel was about convincing black women and white men to swirl. That was her whole fucking channel. And she had a greasy ass face. It looked like a white man jizzed on her face. The gym is the no club. The whores are crazy in the gym. I see a lot of attractive girls in the gym, but even the fat ones, like, I think I tried to talk to two years ago. A Hispanic girl approached me in the gym. She was joking around with me. She was like, "You want to race on the treadmill and stuff?" But I didn't get her number. And the reason why is because after she was done talking to me, she was flirting with one of the personal trainers. And I was like, "Well, look at this guy. He's all ripped." And then back then, I wasn't fat as I was now. I was like a little bit chubby, but I was like, obviously she's attracted to him. I'm not going to talk to her, man. I said, "Are you going to be here tomorrow night?" And I said, "Yeah." She wasn't there the next day, but yeah, talking to girls in the gym, you got to be ripped. You got to be one of those meatheads who just lift all day. Just lift, bro. Just lift. Lift your problems away. RSD. I've been making my own RSD videos. Hey guys, RSD Josh here. I want to talk about the paradox. Like, what does that mean? How is that going to help men get laid? You talking about a paradox and mindsets and mind control. That's not going to help you get laid. Women don't care about that. Alright guys, my voice is starting to hurt. I've been on now for 1 hour and 16 minutes. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. This Saturday night, I'm going to be drunk. And I'm going to be live streaming out in the city. Most likely on this channel, since I can't do it on my other channel anyways. So, tune in for that. It'll probably be around 10:30ish. Go on a primarily plant-based diet. Yeah, there's lots of good diets out there. I gotta get my shit together. But thanks guys, and cheers. Yeah, but thanks to everybody who tuned in. Thanks to Jeff for calling in. And check it out. If you guys are around Saturday night, if you want to hear, this is my impression of me drunk. Hey guys, I'm drunk here. That's me when I'm drunk. Yeah, so this Saturday night, probably 10:30, 11ish Eastern time, I'm going to be live, and I'm going to be drunk, and I'm going to be drinking my concoction, and I'm going to be walking around and not just talking to you guys, because I don't talk to people anymore, really. I won't get laid, trust me. I don't try, and at this point. But thank you. I'll see you guys. Have a good night.